Hello my friends, today we'll take it a little easier and move through a number of postures, looking at finding some fluidity with the movement and mobility within our joints, in the hips, our spine and shoulders, and finishing up with core strength work and a little bit of a shavasana. Enjoy! Hi everyone, we're going to start on our back today. Roll onto your back. Take a couple of breaths here. So keep your knees bent, maybe let the knees knock in towards each other, take your hands to belly. Then inhale, filling up, and then exhale completely. And again, big inhale, filling up, and exhale, release. Let's take one last full breath. And exhale, release. And then from here, just gently start to move your knees from one side to the other. Super easy, find a little mobility in your lower back, in the hips, your legs. You're probably going to tend to feel it wherever your tight spots are going to start to become a little obvious here. And slowly bring your knees back into your chest. And then take your left knee to the floor, take your right foot on top of the left knee. Let's find our reverse pigeon pose. Again, flex the right foot a lot and then draw the leg towards you here. Maybe interlace your hands behind your left thigh, maybe behind your shin bone. See where you're at today. It's a nice one to do against the wall as well. Let's kind of relax your shoulders here. Just getting into the hips. Potentially you feel that in the hamstrings as well. Kind of depends on where your areas of tension are. And then slowly release. I'm going to stretch it up for a little hamstring stretch here as well. So you can either keep the left leg bent, maybe extend the leg down towards the floor. Just find a couple of circles here with your foot. Maybe your knees bend, depending on how tight the hamstrings are here. Or maybe you start to find a little length here. So inhale, draw the toes towards you to find a little bit more of that length through the calf muscles. And then as you exhale, gently hug it towards you. And again, just don't push it. Just be nice and gentle, nice and easy. Even as you inhale, reach the heel up. And then exhale, hug the leg a little closer. And just for one more big breath here. Big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bend your knee. And then take it down to the floor. Take your left foot, place it on top of the right knee. Maybe just pause here for a moment. Notice if that's a lot already for the hip, you can always play around with taking that left hand to your left thigh, press it back a little, and stay there for a few moments. So again, hug your right knee towards you, and maybe the left knee is going to come towards you a little bit more. And again, just kind of play around with it. So you want to adjust as much as you need to, always. And if that means the pose doesn't resemble what you think it should be, that's okay. And let's take just another couple of breaths, maybe find a little sway from side to side. And then slowly release. Take your right knee down, your right foot down, and then extend your leg up towards the ceiling. Find a few circles. And whenever you're ready, extend that right leg down to the floor. And then reach the left heel up. And then exhale. Hug it in a little more. Again, big inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hug it in a little bit more. And you can hold this a little longer if you like to. Maybe just pause the video. And just join in whenever you're ready. And slowly bend your knee, squeeze your knee in, and then slowly start to rock back and forwards and come up into an all-fours position from here. So find a couple of cat-cow movements. So you inhale, looking up, and then as you exhale, curl it out. And again, big inhale to look up. Exhale, press the floor away, reach your spine up. And again, inhale, roll the shoulder blades away, maybe rock forward a little. And then exhale, curl it out again. And then sit back towards the heels, find a little sway from side to side. It's a nice way to have a little stretch here in your child's pose. And then slowly come back into an all-fours position. And tuck your toes, sit back towards your heels, find that strength in your arms, lift your knees, keep that length in your lower back, maybe walk it out a little. And then all we're going to do is step the right foot forward into your lunge. And if it doesn't go all the way, if it only goes until here, take your right hand and help it along. Take your left knee down to the floor. As you inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, take your hands back down to the floor. As you inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, take your hands back down to the floor. Now you can keep your left knee down on the floor, maybe lift it up here. But glue your upper body on top of your right thigh. And then slowly start to reach your hips back here. And as you inhale, lunge forward again. So your upper body does not want to leave your right thigh here. Nice hamstring stretch. A little bit of strength involved here as well. So you press your right foot down. Let's take another inhale. Reaching forward, reach the left heel back. And then lengthen your hips back and up. And then again, the moment your thigh or your upper body wants to leave and part ways, just stay right there. So keep your upper body right on top of your right thigh here. You come nice and high onto that left foot. I'm just going to relax your head here for a moment. Keep reaching that right hip back as the crown of the head reaches forward. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, slowly step your foot forward. Take an inhale to kind of come halfway up. And then exhale to fold again. And step your right foot back into your lunge. Same here, so take your right knee down to the floor. You can either keep it here, or maybe, and then move with your upper body on top of your thigh here, or lift your right knee up. There you go, so draw your belly in, find that strength in your feet, and then slowly start to lengthen that left leg. And then inhale to come forward again. Exhale to lengthen. And inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, last one. And then pause here for a moment. And just relax your head here. Again, if you're somewhere up here, or maybe even a little deeper, keep reaching that left hip back. Draw your belly in. Get high in your right foot here. A little smile on your face. And then slowly take your right knee down. As you exhale, slowly step it forward into your stand. Halfway. And then exhale, fold a little deeper. And then bend your knees, slowly bring your arms all the way up. And then relax your arms by yourself. So as you inhale, find a little strength pressing down into the mat. As you inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, relax again. Big inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, relax. One last one here. Big inhale, reach both arms up. Now as you exhale, fold yourself forward, bend your knees. Inhale, come halfway up, hands to the shins, the knees, maybe the floor, but don't round your back. And then slowly fold a little deeper. And then bend your knees, swoop your arms up into your chair pose, and then press the floor away. Relax your arms by your side. So we're going to interlace the hands behind our back now. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw your belly in, and again, maybe bring your feet a little further away from each other here, actually. Have a bit more balance. And then bend your knees and slowly fold yourself forward. And here again, bring your arms above your head. Maybe if you come beyond that halfway point, you can let gravity take a hold of your arms. Maybe a little yes and no with your head. Relaxing your arms. Maybe dip the hips down a little deeper. And then slowly bring your hands back to the hips. Press yourself all the way up. Reach your arms up. And then exhale, relax your arms by your side. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold yourself forward. As you inhale, find your halfway. And as you exhale, you're going to step the left foot back into a lunge here. Spin the back heel flat. And then windmill your left arm all the way up. So we're going to come into warrior two from here. The right foot is pointing forward. That right thigh is pointing forward and the knee is tracking right above your ankle. The left foot is pointed in ever so slightly, so always make sure that you're safe for the knees, and then relax your shoulders. Notice if you're too far forward, too far back, draw your belly in, find that length in your spine, and relax your shoulders. Again, as you inhale, reverse. Take your right palm up, reach that up, stretch it away from your right knee. And as you exhale, find a little flow into your side angle. Right elbow, right thigh. Inhale, reverse, lift it up. And exhale into your side angle. One last one here, big inhale. Reach your right arm and then straighten that right leg out here. Press your right foot into the floor. And then going to keep that right leg straight. Come back into that neutral position. And then start to reach your right arm forward. You're going to move into our triangle pose here. So reach your right arm forward. Notice the right hip may move back a little, but stay long in your right side waist. And then release your right arm down. And then, as if you're drawing an arrow here, take your left hand to your right and then slowly unravel your left shoulder, your left hip, your left rib cage up towards the ceiling here. And you may want to take a block or big book. Maybe just take your hands onto your shin. Roll your right shoulder out. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Maybe for an extra little stretch. Your left palm above your head, stretch it away from your left hip here. So stretch it in both directions here. Take one more deep full breath, can always look down. And then bend your right knee again. And then all we're going to do is straighten that right leg, pivot your foot, I'm going to turn towards the back. So pivot your left foot, pointing back, your left knee tracking right above the foot. Your heel, and then relax your shoulders here. Draw your belly in, find that lightness, maybe lunge a little deeper. And then spin your left palm up, reverse your warrior, lift it up. And as you exhale, coming into your side angle. Left elbow, left thigh. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, your side angle. A strength element for your legs, but also a little openness, obviously, for your side body here. And then straighten your left leg a lot. And then slowly come back into that natural position. And then slowly start to reach your left arm forward. Reach, reach, reach. You can notice if you're collapsing in your side. Don't let that happen. Stay nice and long. And then slowly, if you can't reach any further, lift your arm up. And you can always take your hand to your left hand here and then unravel your arm up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades in your back. Find that strong integration here in your shoulders and your arms as well. Draw your belly in, reach your chest forward a little bit more. Maybe take your right palm above your head now, stretch it away from your right hip. And take one more deep breath, maybe gaze down. And then slowly coming back into your warrior two. There you go. And then slowly take your left foot back in, take your hands to the hips. Let's find one more forward fold. So inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, slowly fold yourself halfway. Maybe stay here for a few moments. Maybe fold a little deeper. And again, same here. You can always take your hands either down to the floor, maybe down to your legs. And notice if you're rounding in your spine here. So you want to find a little bit of that length, maybe even bending your knees a little here. So as you inhale, you want to lengthen. And as you exhale, slowly fold a little. Maybe hug yourself into the stretch a little deeper. Lift the shoulder blades up here. And just pause for a moment. Draw your belly in, find a little wave through your spine. Let's take one more deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly bend your knees, take your hands back to the hips and press yourself all the way up into a stand. And then slowly come back to a stand. Relax your arms, take another inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, slowly fold yourself forward. Inhale, find your halfway. And then exhale, bend your knees and lie down onto your back. So roll onto your back. Squeeze your knees in. You're going to find one little twist here. So bring both knees all the way over to the left. Maybe take your left hand onto your right knee, and then gaze over towards your right shoulder. A little arch in your back here. Exhale completely. And then slowly bring your knees back, moving all the way over to the right. Again, deep full breath, reaching up through the back, reaching forward through the left hip. And then slowly come back to your center. And then place your feet down to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees relax to the outside. So there's a really nice stretch here for the inner thighs. Just close your eyes here for a moment. Maybe take your hands to the hips. Maybe you can find a little support underneath the hips here if that's too much. Or just simply bring them by your side. You can stay here for a little longer. Or simply start to stretch your legs out. And coming into your Shavasana with your feet, your legs hip width distance, maybe even mat width distance. Make it nice and wide. Bring your arms by your side with your palms rolled up. Take a deep, full breath in. And then exhale, open your mouth and release. And giving your body a little moment to process the activity. Notice the difference to how you were feeling at the beginning. Maybe a little more open, maybe a little stronger. Notice how easy it is to create a shift within your physical body and potentially within your mental body as well. And stay as long as you like, as long as you've got time. Whenever you're ready, you'll take a couple of breaths and come back to a seat. And thank you so much. Namaste.